What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Always 1 minute late. Come on, I might as well schedule the stream for 7:01 because I'm always freaking late. And guys, I do want to say in the beginning of the stream, I know you guys want the music, okay? But I'm just testing something without the music, okay? So bear with me, right? Oh, you guys know I love that pun. Bear with me. But I promise you guys, I'm not a bear, all right? I'm a long-term bull. I'll bring back the music. Let me just test the old little algo here, okay? But anyways, hope you guys had a fantastic Sunday. For you guys that are watching, maybe during the stream, you guys watching after the stream, whatever. Hope you guys had a fantastic Sunday. We actually you guys saw the title of the stream. I literally was about to schedule the stream, put it up on YouTube, and then all of a sudden, Bitcoin pumped literally 5 minutes after I put it up. So I guess I could change the title, but hey, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Bitcoin did actually break up from this triangle here. And now we are kind of losing some steam, right? You can see here the volume on the 1 hour wasn't bad, right? But it's not the type of volume you want to see on a breakout of really a symmetrical triangle that's been going on for about 3 weeks now. You want to see a little bit more volume, and the volume on this was kind of pathetic, to be honest. So the way I'm kind of looking at this is, you guys know I always want to see volume on a breakout. If you don't see volume, could just be, I know that the dreaded word, a freaking fake out, right? The other thing I'm kind of looking at with this symmetrical triangle is, can you draw it like this, where you're connected from this high to this high, right, to this high? Maybe we draw it like that. But I'm going to leave it like this, and we could just be maybe stalling out a little bit to come back down and retest. And maybe we get this new 4 hour close and open, which is you guys can see in the top right there, 56 minutes and 41 seconds as we speak right now. Maybe that's when we start to maybe get another move up to the upside. You can see right here, if we look at the hourly, we're kind of just cooling off our hourly RSI as we speak. So we did get a little bit overbought on the hourly RSI. A retest of the level about 34,100 would make some sense, just because that was such a big resistance level, right? Once, twice, 3 times. We come back down, test that level as support first before continuing up. Would also be a nice back test of our sort of triangle here at 34,100. So hopefully that's what we're doing. Hopefully we're not just seeing some annoying fake out here for BTC at the moment, but that's kind of what I'm looking at right now, guys. And I hope we get some price action during the stream today, because you guys know, if you've been watching the stream every single day, right? Maybe you guys have been watching every day since February. I know there's some people in here that have been in here every single day since February. Hold on. I don't know why I always do this. I always eat peanuts before the stream. Shout out to my invisible water here. Invisible water. No, I always eat peanuts before the stream, and they always get stuck in my throat, literally every time. Every single time. It's quite annoying. I guess water is technically invisible anyways, but I'm getting a little carried away anyway. Massive volume on KuCoin. Wow. It's a fake out. It's always a fake out, man. But we'll see. We'll see as we kind of go in the stream today what is going to happen next. Technically, the next level I'll be looking for, if we did really start moving here, is our red box of resistance here on the 4 hour time frame. I'd be looking at 35,700 as really the big level to watch. Now, the one thing I did want to note is we did break our Fibonacci level from this high to this swing low. Sorry, this swing high, this swing low. Well, actually, hold on. I was looking at the 1 hour time frame earlier. I thought I was on the 1 hour chart there. I was like, what the heck is going on here? Let me actually get rid of some of these circles here. I'm going to look at some of our Fibonacci levels that we actually broke. So if you look here, from this swing high to this swing low, we actually did break our golden Fibonacci level there. That was keeping us down in this whole range, right? Really, this whole range, the golden Fibonacci was our resistance. We clearly broke that to the upside. But if you actually take a look at some of your, maybe you zoom out a little bit and you take this high to this low, you can see exactly where we are right now, actually. You take this side as this low, you can see we're actually getting resistance right at that golden Fibonacci level right now at the 0.65 and 0.618 level. So that's kind of a big resistance level, right? That's the level we like to see actually us getting rejected at or us bouncing at if it's a kind of an opposite order, right? So expect some pretty decent resistance at this level like we're getting. Like I said, a retest of 34,100 would make some sense right now. Cool off the hourly RSI and allow us to eventually move on up higher. Now, as we get into, that's really what I'm talking about here, right? Technically, if you guys did want to know the technical breakout target of a symmetrical triangle, if we did break it to the upside, right? If we did break to the upside, I'm still waiting on that volume confirmation, but a breakout target to this would put us somewhere around 40,124, which is a pretty significant level in itself. Kind of really close to where we topped out a couple times in the past. So we'll see if Bitcoin does make it up there, but obviously we have a lot of work to do if we want to eventually break that level in the first place. Now the daily is looking interesting, right? If we actually look at the RSI and the daily, I know everyone was watching for a break of this daily RSI downtrend, and it looks like if we zoom in here pretty closely, it looks like we have now peaked our head above that daily RSI resistance. Does that mean we're going to moon here? Are we going to go to the moon, as they say, right?
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Are we going to go to the damn moon? I don't know if we're going to go to the damn moon, right? But this is a pretty significant thing, and a lot of people have been looking at this in particular for a possible reversal scenario that we broke that. You can see that the volume on the daily is still extremely low. Obviously, it's Sunday, it's the weekend, so it's going to have that type of effect, but nonetheless, the volume is extremely low. With 52 minutes left in the day, I don't think there's much to really make that up there. And we're still pretty firmly below our daily downtrend resistance, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rejections off this downwards resistance. And we got pretty, I mean, if we went straight up today, that resistance is about a 34,450 approximately. So we have some room to run up there if we want to break that, but we're getting pretty close. We're getting actually really close to that. Literally less than, or about $1,000 away from that resistance level. What's up, Hey Dear Man? What's going on, dude? Another weekly above 34,000? Yeah, we're gonna go over the weekly in a second. And I told you guys earlier in the week how classically we always bounce off a particular level on the weekly. Well, we did it again. We're gonna go over that in just a second. But we're kind of just sitting right in our mid-level swing point on the kind of the daily chart, where we know we got this obviously our big red resistance box that we can't break, you know, upwards of 40,000, and our big green support box that we can't break, downwards of 30,000. So obviously, going sideways, right in the middle of the range. We'll continue to look at this as we kind of go here. But on the weekly, you guys know earlier this week we were sitting down here, and I told you guys I expect the weekly to close above the 50-week exponential moving average. A lot of people were super bearish down here, including myself, right? The charts look super bearish, but I did say I probably expect a little dump, but I expect us to probably close above the 50-week EMA by Sunday, right? I was always saying we have 4 days left to go. I expect us to close above there. Well, look what we did, right? We're now back above the 50-week exponential moving average again. We wicked below it again for the 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth time in a row. And actually, we did it, you know, back here as well. So every week we wick below 34,000, but we always close above it, and which is awesome. Obviously, a lot can change in 50 minutes. We've seen Bitcoin make crazy moves, but this looks like we're getting another close above that level. So another week of our 21-week exponential and our 50-week exponential actually getting closer here as we go. So eventually, these are gonna collide, and we're gonna have to see a move to the upside or downside. As these kind of move closer and closer to each other. But that could be another month. That could be another 2 months. As we know, crypto sometimes wants to take its sweet, sweet, merry time. But pretty nice stuff there. Not really much else on the weekly to really talk about here, guys. I mean, I wish I could, you know, do a little bit more research on this, but not really much has changed since yesterday. So weekly looks good. Weekly looks good. Just a kind of another weekly candle, really. So not much to really look at there. Daily, once again, the daily, I mean, I like the daily. I saw some other people talking about on the 3-day, we have a bullish engulfing candle on the 3-day chart. I'm not going to bring that up. We have a bullish engulfing candle on the 3-day chart. So that's pretty bullish as well. But that's really what did I want to touch on Bitcoin? At least right now, we're going to wait for this. Hopefully, the daily close brings us some price action here. But I did want to actually look at the total 2 market cap real quick, which is obviously excluding Bitcoin, because we have, something interesting that I noticed today. And we know we've been talking about, a lot of people have been saying the total 2 market cap looks so bearish. This is going to be start of the bear market. And I've been kind of a devil's advocate with this and trying to say this to me does not look bearish. Obviously, when you look at just the price structure, yeah, obviously it looks bearish, right? It looks like a blow off top and you're coming back down. But when you actually look at the levels that you bounced off of, right? You look here, we never got a daily close below the 200-day moving average. You actually bounced off it perfectly there. And another thing I noticed today when kind of doing the Fibonacci targets, look exactly where we bounced from our bear market bottom, right, to our bull market top. You cannot make this up. And this is why I love Fibonacci's, right? If you guys don't use Fibonacci's when you guys do your charts, make sure you guys bust them out, because they can give you some critical support levels when you actually dip or when you pump, as far as resistances. So bear market bottom, bull market top, look exactly where we bounce. Not only did we bounce, we close above the 200-day, look at where we wick to. You cannot make that stuff up. The 0.618 Fibonacci hit your golden pocket, you wicked right to that level. So pretty, to me, the most 2 important levels you could have bounced from, you bounced from. That doesn't mean you have to hold it.
Water is not invisible, it's clear.
I love that. So what can we expect here? Well, I think what will make most sense is we continue kind of this possible W reversal formation, where maybe we wait for the 200-day to come up a little bit, we test it one more time, and then we kind of continue up here, right? Kind of making a W reversal, bouncing off the 200-day twice, and having plenty of room to run on the daily RSI. So I think the total 2 looks pretty good. I know a lot of people think it looks bearish, which the structure of the price looks bearish. I understand that. But like I've always said, if we can get back above this 0.5 Fibonacci level, you guys can see this level right here. Let me actually make it a color so you can see it a little better here. It's a little bit above the 0.5, but right about here, if we can get back above 815 billion on the total 2 market cap, I think it's going to be extremely bullish for crypto in general. That's kind of your swing level where your previous support kind of flipped into new resistance. So we'll see if you can break back above that, but I think we're looking pretty good there, at least right now, right? So that's something that I did notice. Dropping like a rock right now. I wouldn't call this dropping like a rock. I wouldn't call this necessarily dropping like a rock, but you could say it's dropping like a piece of dust. It's dropping like a piece of dust. We're not really dropping like a piece of rock, or a piece of rock. A rock, I should say. What's up, G's? I don't know why I call it just G's, but I felt like doing it today. Anyways, water is not invisible. It's clear. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you for the confirmation that water is clear. I did state that it's invisible, but I don't think it is. According to my my green screen here, it definitely is invisible, right? You can see the little particles in there. It's definitely invisible. Super chat volume bigger than Bitcoin volume. That's pretty funny, man. That's pretty funny. Bitcoin's volume for today, 20 bucks. 20 bucks, Bitcoin's volume. All right, anyways, we're going to continue to watch Bitcoin here, probably for most of the stream today, because that seems kind of where the action is. So we're going to jump quickly on into Ethereum here and see what's going on with my wife.
Ethereum.
Because my wife Ethereum is just looking decently on the daily, right? We know we're watching this kind of falling wedge on the daily time frame. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Well, on the daily, the one thing I did notice when I first opened this earlier today was, sorry, I'm going to go back to the daily time frame. I don't know why I switched back there. But we have the 200-day moving average coming up. We quite haven't broken that just yet. We got an important level.
Salty bears are going to stay bearish. Salty bulls are going to stay bullish.
The salty bears. The salty bulls. The salty bulls. Always sounds like I'm saying balls. Anyways, we have an important level right here, right? This is kind of our swing level for Ethereum that I want to see us hold. And if we can hold this, you guys can see we have a downtrend of resistance coming down here. You know, you could have some type of convergence here where it pushes you up to the downside, or we come back down and retest the bottom here. So I think we see a move somewhat soon here for Ethereum as well, guys, and gals, I should say. But the one thing I did want to note here, obviously, is your previous support flipped into resistance, now flipped back into support. So I think the general structure right now of Ethereum is bullish, and kind of like what we've seen in a lot of these coins is you're going to have this 50-day moving average converging with the 200-day, and I don't even think we reach those convergence because I think that you're going to have to either break this downwards resistance or you're going to have to break to the downside quicker than those even converge. So the daily looking fine. Obviously, the volume continues to kind of show that we are in some type of consolidation pattern as the volume continues to drop here since we really entered this, in my opinion. So we'll see if this continues to play out on more of the longer term time frames. The 4 hour, not really seeing much. Actually, on the daily, did I want to state one more thing on the daily?
Hey boss, can you please quickly explain the significance of pumps or dumps with low volume? And what is
Pumps or
considered
dumps?
low volume on BTC?
Pumps or dumps or low volume? Yeah, we'll take a look. Actually, one more thing on the Ethereum daily chart. I am seeing a possible cup and handle here. If we can round out here and come up and break this neckline, I do see a possible cup and handle. Obviously, we would have to break this neckline in order to do so. And if we did that, we inherently would be breaking out of the wedge as well. So one thing to note there, another possible bullish structure in the makes there for Ethereum. If you look to the 4 hour time frame, maybe get some lower time frame stuff going here. Actually, let me go to the hourly. I'm curious if you have anything really on the hourly. Not really much. Kind of just oscillating sideways here on the hourly time frame. I think you're just waiting for Bitcoin to make a move here for the most part, but you see, you do have some type of higher lows action coming on, and maybe you have some sideways resistance like this. So maybe you're starting to try to make some sort of 4 hour ascending triangle. It's not perfect, right? And these usually never are perfect, but you do have 3 resistances on the top and at least, you know, a couple touches on the bottom there. So we'll see if that continues to play out. But Ethereum could be looking semi-bullish on the 4 hour. Let me actually pull up our exponential moving averages here. 20. All right, so we're now getting resistance on our 24-hour EMA. Once a freaking again, right? They always give you hopium bulls like me perk up, and they always end up being fake outs downward. Yeah, we see the same thing on the downside though, man. Like we see fake out pumps to the upside, fake out pumps to the down, or fake out pumps to the downside, fake out dumps to the downside. We're seeing it in both ends. So both the bears and the bulls, I think, are getting kind of irritated right now. The traders are probably loving it because you're getting nice kind of volatility inside of a range, right? It's the best time for probably traders right now. But
these hourly vertical BTC pumps make me crazy because it always get hopium bulls like me perk up, and they always end up being fake outs downward.
Pretty true, dude. But anyways, we're actually getting resistance on our 20 exponential moving averages here. Right there, right? And right there. We're having a tough time breaking that. If we can break that, good. I think we come back up and test 2175. If we can break that, obviously a retest of the downwards resistance I think makes the most sense. If we went straight up right now, probably see approximately 2283. So we're not too far off from there. Looks like we're getting some pumpage right now as we speak, actually. Or we're trying to get some pumpage and break this 20 exponential. But we're right friggin' at it. We're right at it. So if we can get that on the close, we got 40 minutes until the close for Ethereum. We could see a nice move at least to 2175. But we'll watch that pretty closely there. For Ethereum, anything else we're going to touch on that? ETH Bitcoin ratio. Look at the daily time frame. Continues to drop. Obviously, Bitcoin had a pretty good day today. So makes sense why this is dropping. But not much else to comment on there. We talked about pretty much Ethereum for the whole morning show today. You guys want a more detailed Ethereum analysis, watch the morning stream from today. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The football is coming home to Rome. We'll find out, man. We'll find out. I keep seeing that all over social media from all the Euros out there. I know there's a lot of Euros out there that are really loving it right now. And You gotta love the Euros in their soccer. They love their. We call it soccer. I know you guys call it football. Football to us is true football. I know football to you guys is your true football. Us Americans love our football. Us Europeans love your football. Maybe it's just about the word football that is kind of makes it the country sport, right? But yeah, good luck to whoever's in that championship. Good luck to you guys. All right. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting on Bitcoin right now. Let's go on over to.
Get the likes up, thumbs up. It's free for his time.
Let's go on over to the Cardano. Yeah, guys, we can hit up those likes. You know what? It's time for the Instagram. It's time for the Instagram meme. All right, for all you guys in the chat, and all you girls too. I know you girls spam. Actually, probably not as much as the dudes do. The dudes do more, but for all you dudes in here, right, just probably 90% of you in here. Instead of liking 50 IG chicks on Instagram tonight, only like 49 of them, all right? And give me one of those likes. And actually, if you have 2 YouTube accounts, you know, maybe like me, give me 2 of those likes, only like 48 Instagram chicks, all right? Definitely appreciate it. Helps out the stream, which is needed right now in the slow crypto world right now. But appreciate it. It really does help. And that's all I ask for you. I don't really ask anything else from you guys. So anyways, that's that. We're looking at Cardano. All right. So on the daily time frame, Cardano is just so slow right now. I actually want to bring up the volume on Cardano. Check that out. Yeah, look at the volume on Cardano. That's insane. I know it's across the board, and every time I look at this for altcoins, it's insane. This is the lowest volume for the last 2 days for Cardano. You look left. I mean, dude, you haven't had a volume this low. This is insane. Since January of 2020. Literally January of 2020. And last time we had volume this low, you actually started kind of a little pump here. So I'm not going to say it's going to necessarily happen again, but that is crazy. We're talking over a year and a half ago, the volume was this low, at least for a couple of days straight on the daily time frame. So that's insane. That's absolutely insane. So I do think, I keep saying a big move is coming. I do believe a big move is coming. We don't see the volume this low very often. It's really crazy. But that's kind of the first thing I wanted to leave with here. Cardano on the daily time frame, where we are in some type of so we got rejected a couple of days ago from this important resistance, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4 resistance. We can't break back over that, it seems like. What are we doing now? Well, now we can't get back. So we got back over our 20-day exponential. Now we're back below it. We can't break it. So man, and if you go to 4 hours, not really much on the daily. The daily is just kind of right? There's not much there. If anything, you can probably look at the daily time frame as somewhat bearish for Cardano. Looks like you broke kind of a upwards trend to the downside. But if you actually go to the 4 hour time frame, what do we have on the 4 hour? Not much. Dude, it's crazy. You don't really got much on some of these 4 hour time frames today. But if you look, I think.
Hey Jordan, any thought on this time bandit attack on ETH? I heard
What's
there's
up,
a lot
man?
of threats going on over on Twitter.
If the Bitcoin looking good, why is the Bitcoin shorts increasing?
If BTC can push past 45 kelvins by August, and I think your wife is going parabolic, dude. I think ETH will also get to 4 kelvins plus. Also, likes everybody.
Anyways, I'll go through some of those super chats in a second, guys. But it does look Cardano is oscillating in some type of little symmetrical triangle here on the 4 hour time frame. Very similar to BTC, right? Kind of the same time frame, probably as a breakout. Looking at July, if this is a fake out, and if we actually draw this, you guys know we could draw this. Always different ways you can draw different triangles, but you could draw this like this, where you kind of connect the top 3 touches. It's probably looking very likely right now since the volume is still extremely low. It kind of has the same time frame as a Bitcoin breakout. Like we're looking at like July 14th for a true Bitcoin breakout. If this isn't the breakout, like I said, it could just be a back test on the 1 hour, but we'll have to wait and see if we get the volume after obviously the close today. But if we look at Cardano here, it has a breakout. It's looking by like tomorrow night, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see, right? But it's lining up pretty well with Bitcoin.
POLX? Thanks, TikTok is a Chinese-owned company, by the way.
I'll give you my breakout targets to both sides, guys, if we do whichever way we break out, right? I mean, on this channel, guys, I'm not trying to predict which way we're going to go. I'll give my best guess, but at the end of the day, no one really knows which way we're going to go, right? Breakout targets to the upside, 145, which makes a lot of sense. You're testing some of your top highs from up here. I'm actually going to bring this down slightly. Right here, you actually have a high right there from July 6th. If we break this to the downside, we're looking at a move somewhere in the range, depending on where you break out, downwards of about 125, right? So, right about there. So, those are kind of the targets you're looking at for as a breakout from this, but it is something to keep in mind. People spamming me with text right now. Stop getting spammed. I know you guys hate when you get spam with text. Some of you guys probably don't. You're probably like, attention. And then you're probably like, attention. Woohoo! I finally got a text today. Some girls are like, I got a text. Bust it. Bust it. Bust it. But you get the point. Anyways, that's Captain Cardano. Anything on the weekly I wanted to touch on? I think I had something on the weekly. Oh yeah. Cardano on the weekly looks great, right? Look at our 20 EMA on Cardano on the weekly time frame. We're hovering over that like a damn pillow. It's like a damn pillow that's just so comfy we can't get off of it in the morning. You guys wake up in the morning, you gotta kind of just sit there for an hour. Well, that's what Cardano doing. But instead of an hour, we're talking 3 weeks. We're talking 1, 2, 3 weeks of sitting on this pillow after we wake up. So hopefully it wakes up again, right? It's about time for us to for Cardano to really start the day. In Cardano sense, right? Really start the month. So that's kind of what that for Cardano right now. I mean, I'm expecting it's to hold this. If we break this, obviously pretty bearish. But if we hold this, I think that the overall market structure on the weekly still looks really good. Where overall, you're really just back testing, right? You have your 20 exponential moving average right there. You're really just back testing your previous resistance and flipping it into new support. So that's really the macro structure we have right now for Cardano. Now, that could obviously change. We break this about $132 level. But overall, I think Cardano looks pretty juicy, if you ask me. Bust it. No one knows. No one knows. Bust it. Yeah. All right. 1 second here. All right. We're good. Thank you guys for hitting the likes, though. We got all the way up to like 400 likes already. That's pretty freaking good. I guess you guys like the Instagram.
Check out BNB.
I'm gonna keep bringing on the Instagram meme because I think it really does wake men eyes up, and they're like, wow, I do like 50 IG girls on Instagram every day, and I don't like Jordan's stream, even though Jordan's stream gives me way more value and way more entertainment value than all the Instagram chicks, right? So it's gonna keep coming. Right, all for you chicks in here. No, you guys maybe like two guys on Instagram every day. Maybe like one guy, this guy, and like my stream. You got both wins there. What's Bitcoin doing? 34,287. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
PLSU go over RSI indicator and setting you use on it.
Yeah. What's up, Jimmy? Hello, Jordan. Nice to see you today. Nice to see you, Coin Kohler. Nice to see you, Coin Kohler. Newbies. What's up, Bullet? What's up, TJ? What's up, Mustafa? We got the whole crew in here today. Get the whole crew in here. You know, Bitcoin's moving a little bit. They're not really. At the end of the day, like we got a little bit of a pump, but nothing crazy. But we got a little bit of a pump, like when you got the whole crew in here. I can't wait to see everyone that I haven't seen in a while, by the way. That hasn't been in here in a while.
Just thought I'd throw another $1.50 at the YT overlords. Also, Cardano is juicier than the Plutus Pioneers program is popping.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that in a second, dude. We're almost getting to that section. All right, let's go over some of the macro stuff. we can kind of see what's going around in the financial space is going to have any effect on crypto. That's why we look at this every day. I think it's important. It's why I include it in the stream every day, because we're it's really important, right? It's really going to affect which direction we go kind of in the longer term time frames, right? So we already looked at the total too. I kind of included this with my Bitcoin analysis today. But I did want to go over the fear and greed index. Obviously, that's one thing I go over. Just get a general feel of the sentiment of the market. We're at a 20, right? I think we've been sitting at a 20 for the last 3 days. Really haven't changed much today. Obviously, my daily True Classic tees. If any guys ever want to get me a present, True Classic tees, great gift. I think I wear these I think I wear these damn t-shirts every day. You guys probably see I always wear t-shirts. They know me. They know me on here. It's centralized internet. Bitcoin dominance. Going up a little bit today. Obviously, we already looked at the ETH Bitcoin ratio. Bitcoin gaining on Ethereum, which probably means that the Bitcoin dominance is going to rise too, because that's the two biggest coins there. So Bitcoin dominance continuing up. Another nice bounce off this trend line like we talked about, but not much has really changed on this.
Let's get 1,000 likes tonight for our boy Air Jordan Fire.
Pretty true. Pretty true. All right, that's the Bitcoin dominance, guys. Bitcoin dominance rising, good for BTC. I'm still looking at probably another rejection here at about 48% dominance if this trend continues of this kind of like little ascending triangle pattern here. DXY dropped obviously today, but actually pumped a little bit today. I guess you can. Guys, I use the word pump like so loosely. So if I say pump and we went up like 0.01%, bear with me, okay? But we got a little bit of a. I'm just gonna say pump. We got a little bit of a pump here on the DXY today, but a green day I should call it. But still, I know we talked about the bearish divergence we had on the DXY. Well, if you actually flip this around now that we're getting a bounce right now, you can see we actually might have some bullish divergence now, which is no bueno. But all is good. This is not a confirmed bounce or anything, but nonetheless, if we come back up here, get rejected, all is good. If this bullish divergence does play out, where we're getting lower lows on the RSI and higher lows on the price action, and we come up and break this trend line, that's no Gucci for BTC in the kind of the macro view. It doesn't mean we're going to dump, right? Anything could change at any time, right? We could get some more and change everything, right? But we'll have to wait and see, right? Hopefully they print more, and then we're kind of good to go. But we'll see on the DXY. Stock market obviously closed, but obviously we know it closed on a pretty bullish note there. So it's another thing to note. A lot of people expecting a dump on this. I don't think we will. If everyone's expecting a dump, probably don't get it, right? It's the same thing with Bitcoin. Everyone that's expecting a dump with Bitcoin probably don't get it, right? Outside of YouTube, people are extremely bearish on crypto. People are giving up on crypto. Obviously, people on YouTube are a little bit more bullish, so the bears versus bulls are kind of 50-50, but you know, off YouTube, definitely more bearish overall. I've kind of noted. So that's really the macro stuff today. I mean, overall, the macro looks decent, besides really the DXY getting a possible bounce, but overall, not looking too bad. People are still pretty fearful at a 20 on the fear and greed index, which I think is definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. Joe, price action is sideways and has been going sideways within a tight range for a while. Yes, we've been in a sideways range. We've been talking about it forever. We're all bored of it. We're all bored of the sideways action, but I do think we're coming to a close pretty soon because the volume is literally at historically low levels. We're talking, we just looked at Cardano. We haven't seen this volume for Cardano since January of 2020. Bitcoin, same type of thing, right? It's not as intense as that, but really like for a continuation, I mean, we're talking October of 2020, and really we're talking about like the middle of 2020. So the volume is extremely low, especially for altcoins. Bitcoin's a little bit higher. Altcoins, it's ridiculously low. So keep that in mind, guys. Every day is exactly the same. Every day is exactly the same, man. You know, I try to make it a little fresh and interesting, but you know, There really is only so many charts you can talk about, right? And that's why half the stream now we end up shooting the S, right? We shoot the S half the stream now because normally, right, in the old days we used to talk about charts the entire stream. You know, right now, I mean, there's only so many charts you can look at, and this I don't want to repeat myself over and over and over again, which I feel like I do, anyways. You know. What's up? Tyrell X, I'm late. Football. Yeah, football. Football. All you guys talk about football today. The game 3 of the finals is on tonight. All right, let's go to some of the news. My crystal
ball tells me 36 kelvins or we're going to 0.
Tells me 36K or we're going to 0. Crystal ball. Crystal ball is telling me approximately about man, it's not really telling me much today. Oh wait, Bitcoin's going to 0.
Everybody panic, we're going to 0.
All right, well, we're gonna act like we didn't get that reading, okay? We're gonna act like we didn't get that reading. Ethereum, don't worry, you're not going to 0. Don't worry, we're gonna be okay, okay? Don't worry. All right, let's go on to some of the news. Literally, there's been no big news that I've seen, dude. No big news. So really, my news today is just some fundamental charts for the most part, guys. Really, the thing today I want to look at today is strong Bitcoin accumulation spotted as Bitcoin price refuses to fall below 30K. This is the most interesting thing I could find today, really, that I wanted to talk about. There might be some other stuff, but this is really it, dude. One thing I want to notice in this, we have this liveliness chart here, and I don't fully understand it, but I mean, you guys, I don't know, you guys might understand a little bit better than I do. But what I'm looking at here is we have liveliness equals the sum of coin days destroyed divided by the sum of coin days created, right? And the last time we had accumulation on this was really when we were going sideways for an extended period of time between about, or really when we were going down on this. Was between about March of 2020, right when we had that big crash last year, and between about November of 2020, right? And then that's where we really started to move. What are we doing now? Well, you can see this has been going up, right? We had our distribution just continue to go up. We hit the top, right? And after we got that crash that we just had, right, about 2 months ago, we started to go down on this indicator again, right? So what does this mean, right? Are we getting more accumulation? Are the whales buying at the bottoms? Well, that's what the title of this is, right? Strong Bitcoin accumulation. So we're seeing some accumulation here. That is one thing to look at if you guys want to look at this type of thing. Also, right, I know this has been kind of something popular I looked at the Rick Astley. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, behind me, but I guess Willy Woo came up with this. We actually published this on July 2nd. So this is about 9 days old, but still something cool that I thought here. So this is his, what does he call it? He calls it the Rick Astley chart, which basically shows when Bitcoin is moving between weak hands and strong hands. And the one thing I did notice on this was, or he noticed on this, I should say, and I kind of looked at it and said, oh, I agree. You can see it here in March of 2020. We had the same type of structure. It's very light here, so I apologize, guys. But you can see we topped out, right, in the March crash, came back down, and then we went sideways. That was kind of right in the beginning of the bull market, right? Look what we did now, right? We topped out on this indicator, came back down, and then went sideways. So almost the exact same pattern that we did after the last crash and after we had a little bit of accumulation in the beginning of the bull market. Does that mean we're going to get another big rise to the upside? Well, that's what these two indicators are telling us right now. There's a lot of indicators telling us the opposite, but definitely two bullish indicators there. Not much really else in this article I wanted to look at, but sometimes I like looking at some of these on-chain metrics and, you know, kind of diving into some of these things, even though they're a little bit more complex than the actual charts. But and I think you can really look at these from certain different ways. I bet there's times if you look in the past on this that it's not maybe necessarily showing us bullish stuff. Maybe we have a time in the past where we had a dump and we saw distribution on, say, the Bitcoin liveliness chart. Unfortunately, this is the data that I have on this, but who knows, right? 2 indicators showing us bullish stuff there. So that's what I care about, right? That's what I freaking care about. But that's really all I had today, guys. No, you guys have any other bullish news here? You guys have any bullish news for me? Like, can we get like a Apple buys Bitcoin? Can we get a Tesla buys Bitcoin? Can we get Elon Musk crying because he lost his wallet phrase? Can we get something bullish, right? Or even something bearish, right? Even something that moves the Bitcoin price. But it's kind of funny now how we're kind of settled in a range, right? And now we're not really getting any news. We're not really getting any FUD all of a sudden. You guys remember all the damn FUD that we got really in this entire range right here. Where did the FUD go, right? After the last kind of China FUD we haven't had any FUD. And I think that's very, very interesting. That I kind of wanted to tie into not a lot of news really coming out.
Covalent chart, my
There's
man.
been no FUD. And I just think it's funny how it just all kind of goes away as soon as Bitcoin goes sideways for an extended period of time, right? And as we know, when Bitcoin price goes up, that's when we get all the bullish news. When it goes down, it's all we get all the FUD. When it goes sideways, that's when we get no price action. Do I think it's a coincidence? Absolutely freaking not. Absolutely freaking not. So we'll see what the whales want to do with us, but take that as what you will. I think they're trying to make the market go sideways right now so they can accumulate more. And that's kind of my thought on that. China ran out of provinces to screw over. Yeah.
We all just got rickrolled.
Dude, there's been no FUD. Like, I just blows my mind that it's just all of a sudden there's no FUD now when we're going sideways. But when we're going down, everyone wants to spread something. Everyone. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe some FUD comes out of nowhere and we get Roddy said we all just got rickrolled. I guess. Weak hands would have already sold by now. Yeah, that's true. Maybe they don't want to push any more weak hands out. Maybe they know that the weak hands are gone. Even though I don't think all the weak hands are gone. I think there's still some weak hands in the market. Right? If we had a little bit, if we dipped down to like 28K, I bet people would be freaking out and panic selling. Guaranteed. All right, so we got 17 minutes until the close today. Let's go over some super chats and then we'll hopefully get through those and then be at our daily close and hopefully get some price action, right? I mean, Bitcoin's kind of just settling down right now. We'll keep it on Bitcoin for the time being. Actually, we'll keep it on here. Let's keep it on here. Keep it on here. This is what's most important right now. Let's see. Lucas, what's up, man? Water is not invisible. It's clear. Like I said earlier, dude, my water is invisible. You can literally see the building through the water. And you can see the chart through the water, okay? Not everyone has the same what type of water I do. Why do you think I chug water on stream? It gives me magical powers for my dad jokes. I need magical power for my dad jokes. Come on. Blue Collar Jose, salty bears are going to stay bearish. Salty bulls are going to stay bullish. I agree, dude. I agree. It's all about how you look at the charts. You can be bearish and be bullish, whatever way you want to look. The best you gotta try to do is not be biased when you look at the charts. That's definitely true. Hey boss, can you please quickly explain the significance of pumps or dumps with low volume? Is what are considered low volume on BTC? It's a good question, man. So just to give you a quick example, it might not be the best example. Actually, it's actually a pretty nice example. But say you have this symmetrical triangle right here, right? So we were looking at a possible breakout of something like this. Now, what makes me think we haven't truly broken out yet is the volume, right? You can see we have since we really started in this symmetrical triangle, we've gotten lower volume the entire time, right? On a pretty consistent basis. So what you want to see is basically a spike in the volume, right? It doesn't have to be some huge spike, but at least breaking, some of our higher highs on the volume, right? There's no really true thing you're looking for, but you want to see some type of spike in the volume if you're going to pump, right? And same thing on the downside. You want to see a spike of red volume if you break to the downside. If you get no volume, right, most likely you probably truly haven't broken out. Maybe you're just going to wick above, kind of like you did right here, right? But this is telling me that we haven't truly broken out yet. You might close below this trend line here, or this could just be a bigger symmetrical triangle something more along the lines of this, where these are actually the 3 touches up top. So we don't quite know yet. I'm going to actually keep it like this, see if we end up closing below that level. And we can kind of go from there, see where we close at the moment. Bye, Kana. Have a good night, my friend. Where's Rashad? Rashad was supposed to be in here today. I saw him in the pregame lobby. I saw Rashad in the pregame lobby.
I want to rock and roll all night and bus in every day. Bus in, bus in.
What? I want to rock and roll all night. Bust it.
Would you buy
Bust
BTC before daily CL and if no pump sell?
It's busted, not bussin'. Maybe it is busted. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let's see. Kendall said, would you buy Bitcoin before daily close and if no, pump sell? Very confused at your super chat, man. Would you buy Bitcoin before daily close and if no, pump sell? Oh, and if no, pump sell? I'd wait on the daily close, man. I wouldn't buy now. Buy now would be kind of FOMOing it. Wait for the confirmed breakout, right? Always wait for the confirmed breakout. We haven't really got that confirmed breakout yet, dude. Michael said, these hourly vertical Bitcoin pumps make me absolutely crazy. My head's going everywhere. Because it always get hopium bulls like me perk up, and they always end up being fake outs. They just make me think is like you're sitting on the couch over here, and like your computer's over here, and you start pumping, and you're like, and then you just make me think of those videos that that guy makes on YouTube, where the guy, like, he's just sitting at his computer, like, watching it pump or dump. But definitely Mike. They get me pumped too, still, right? But every little pump gets you excited now because you're like, finally some hope. And then Bitcoin just literally comes out of nowhere and says, nope. And then you kind of just sit there like, in absolute awe of the incredibleness that Bitcoin has done. Get the likes up. It's free first time. Thank you, On the Grind. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate that the like shout out. Mike said, if Bitcoin can push past 45K by August, and I think your wife is going parabolic, dude. I think ETH will get to 4K plus. Also, likes. Yeah, I mean, Ethereum already hit 4,500 earlier this year. So I think it's crazy to say earlier this year when it was only like 2 months ago. But definitely something to look at. Funny how haters aren't called spammers. Double standards. What a joke. I don't know what that means. I don't really know what that means, GMAX, but Chris H said, hey Jordan, any thought on this time bandit attack on ETH? I heard there's a lot of threats going on over on Twitter. Haven't heard anything about it, dude. If it happened today, I wasn't home today. I was doing a little driving today, doing a little errands.
Thank you for the great answer, boss. I want to dive into Fibonacci's talk. Where do you recommend someone going to learn all the Fib necessities?
You need Coach Greg Adams on here to counsel the Sims. Oh, you know, Michael. You know I watch Coach Greg Adams. He's my man, dude. Absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I actually I take some of his styles. He's absolutely hilarious though. He's one of my go-tos. Jimbo says, can you look at PolX? Thanks. TikTok is Chinese owned co, by the way. Yeah, I mean TikTok is TikTok. No more crypto on TikTok or something like that. Crazy. But yeah, we can look at PolX. PolX on crypto. Let's see what we got. This is the only chart I got. Wow. Interesting chart in the daily. Very interesting. Let me go to the 4 hour on this guy though. Man, nice little pump on the 4 hour. I guess you were due. Let's see. Got bullish div. Yeah, I mean, you had some pretty heavy bullish div here on the 4 hour, right? PolX. You can see here. Is this the right PolX? Hold up. I guess it is. Okay. I wanted to make sure. I was like, this doesn't look right. Anyways, you did have lower lows on price action, higher lows on the 4-hour RSI. Actually, 3 of them, which was super nice, right? And it ended up pushing you up to the upside. So great bullish divergence there, which inherently was the reason why you pumped here. Now, I'm actually going to get rid of this and actually bring up my EMA exponential 20. Yeah, you broke the 20 EMA. I guess you broke it a couple times, but definitely a nice move. See why you got rejected right here for the daily. Yeah, I mean, wow, we actually wicked. Look at that rejection. I was like, why did you get rejected right there? I couldn't figure out why. I was like, you don't have any daily highs, you don't have any 4-hour highs there. Why did you get rejected at that certain point? Well, you can see exactly you got rejected right at the 20-day exponential. Exactly the 20-day exponential. So I was trying to find something. I was like, why did you dump there? I mean, sorry. I was like, dude, what's going on? But yeah, I mean, Poly looks super good. I mean, it looks like you bottomed out nicely. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of data on this to really look at, but I mean, it looks like you bottomed out. Could see some higher highs, man. But you get a lot of work to do.
When BTC falls, can you play Bare Necessities PLZ? Bare.
Bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. That's actually an awesome idea. If there was no copyright, I definitely would do that. If you continue to pump, though, you break this 20-day exponential. I see a move up to 0.001, which is your 0.236 Fibonacci level. Also, you have some support there, so makes some sense, man. But look out for that for Polylastic. I like turtles. I like turtles too, man. Turtles are really nice. Turtles are really nice. Check out BNB. Burn coming on July 15th to 18th. BNB. Binance. Yeah, so we're watching our swing level, man. You're right in your swing level on the daily. You can see right here, previous resistance, flipped into support, flipped back into resistance, and now you're waiting for that breakout. But like we talked about yesterday, like at the 4-hour time frame, you are making higher lows and you get rejected at the same point in the top side. Almost perfect. Now, like the trend line's not perfect, so bear with me, as I would say. But you can see higher lows rejected at the same point in the top side. Almost a classic.
Apple buys BTC when you put on the helmet.
Almost a classic ascending triangle, in my opinion. You got one little fake out to the upside, but you get the general point. Higher lows and get rejected. So you break back above this general level here. I mean, you're going to see a nice move, probably up to the top of this range. You see a high from back here, February 19th. So I think that's where you kind of go up to, and that is at about 347 at the moment. So BNB looks really good. BNB looks really good. Primed looks like another coin that bottomed, right? It just looks, I don't know, just looks really good. Actually, I'm curious where the
worst chart you'll ever see is ICP.
The worst chart I ever see. ICP blows, man. We always look at ICP. The 200-day moving average for Binance, we were below it for so freaking long. Look what we did. We just got back over the 200-day moving average too, which is extremely bullish. We want to stay over that. If we're bullish, we're back over that. We're back over the 20-day exponential. Yeah. Altcoins are starting to look decent again, right? Which is really nice. BNB. Please go over RSI indicator and setting in you use on it. I use just the original, right? So just go to indicators, RSI, click on it, right? Use the original settings. If you want to change the color, right? Obviously go to, just keep this the same. Change the color, just click on this, right? Change the color, change the line width, right? The opacity. You get the whole upper yards, right? You can change all this if you want, but that's all you do, man. Not much else beside that. RSI just kind of tells you, you know, if you need to cool down in a certain time frame or if you're too cooled down, right? So if you're overbought, oversold, you reach the upper boundaries, most likely you're probably going to see a little bit of downwards price action. And if you see the lower boundaries, most likely you're going to see upwards price action. It's not perfect, right? And what you want to use this for, and what mainly people use it for, it's my favorite thing to use it for, is bearish and bullish divergences, right? So, I mean, a lot of people probably trying to find one example here to show you. Yeah, so like right here, for example, on the 1 hour time frame, we had this top, right? So we got to the top boundary on the RSI, right? So we're like, all right, we probably need a dump, right? Well, we actually pumped a little bit higher. So most people would be like, all right, we're pumping to the moon. But if you look at the RSI, you would see that you had higher highs in price action, lower highs in the RSI, which inherently pushes you to the downside. So that's the use for the RSI, and you could use it the same thing on the bottom side as the opposite, right? So that is the RSI, my guy. I think so. Game starts in 8 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes until the daily close. I don't know why I just got so pumped, but it's okay. Just thought I'd throw 150 on the YouTube overlords. Also, Cardano is juicier than you know. The Plutus Pioneers program is popping. Yeah, I mean, Cardano is always juicy. Cardano always looks juicy. Why it gets bought up like cotton candy at the local fair every time it gets close to $1. Cotton candy at the local fair, nothing beats it. People always, you ever go to a local fair, you try to get cotton candy, we're sold out. It's like ice cream at McDonald's. The machine's always broken because people want it so much. Man, I got something in my eye. I got something in my eye, guys. I got something in my eye. I don't know. I think I do though. Thank you, Quintros. Though, Michael. Yeah, let's get 1,000 likes tonight for our boy Air Jordan. I think we'll hit 1,000 likes. I'm pretty confident we'll hit 1,000 likes. We're at 600. It's only 8 o'clock. We're hitting 1,000. It's not even a question, in my opinion. Not even a damn question. Virgin space to the moon. Ashley, I don't know what that is. And if I type this in, and it's a meme coin, is it this? Is it wrapped Virgin Gen O Crypto Kitties? I don't know what that is. Anyways, thank you though, Ashley. Mars said, Crystal Ball tells me 36K we're going to zero. Yes. QQT covalent chart, my man, from GTG's 238S. Covalent seems to be a popular coin lately. I'm not sure why it's so popular. Maybe it's just one of those things. Why is covalent so popular right now, guys? You guys
Thank
answer that
you
for
for
me?
going over RSI. Love wife Ethereum.
Yeah, man. Definitely. I mean, RSI is the most useful indicator in my opinion. People can disagree, but I think the RSI is widely accepted as probably the most useful indicator on average, right? There's people that prefer the MACD, there's people that prefer different indicators, but to me, the RSI is the most useful overall. Covalent. Not much data on this, man. Not much data on this guy, but let's see. Are we forming anything on a pattern basis? Not really. The 4-hour EMA is not telling us jack squat at the moment.
It's the daily close. I repeat, it's the daily close.
It's the daily close. It's the daily close. We'll go over in a second, guys. I mean, covalent, man, it's like, dude, RSI not telling me jack squat. Daily, obviously not enough data on really anything. So we're just kind of going off a little bit of data here. But the data we do have, I guess, you got some pretty good support built up here. And yeah, on the top side, it's really not much, dude. Really not much with this. Maybe you got some downwards resistance coming like this. Maybe some type of descending triangle. It's going to follow BTC, though. Coins like this will follow BTC like to a T. But not much data to really go off of here. Not much data. It's the daily. Oh, it's the weekly close and the daily close. Thank you, Crypto Bear. I actually completely forgot it was Sunday for a second. All right, daily close. What we got? Nice daily. Obviously, a nice daily candle. Big girthy. We got a girthy. I mean girthy green candle today. Really nice. It's not like a giant long green candle, but it's nice and girthy, which is good. Which works just as well apparently. But yeah, the daily here. Not bad, right? Obviously, we're starting to do day. Let's see what happens with that. Weekly, obviously, we talked about earlier today. We closed above our 50-week exponential again. And I told you guys earlier this week on like Tuesday when we were dumping and we were down here that, you know, we might get a little bit lower, but I do expect us to close above the 50-week exponential. And we once again did for the 5th week in a row after wicking below it. So what I tend to see lately is us dumping earlier in the week, right? Setting these big wicks, but eventually closing them back above. It's kind of what I've seen lately. But yeah, that's kind of Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. Not much different there. Bitcoin on the new day isn't doing much. So we'll see what happens on this initial couple minutes here on the daily. It's a swizzle. Big. Yes. I don't even know what you guys are talking about right now. All right, we'll go back to Bitcoin in a second. Let me finish up some of the stuff. Rodney said we all just got rickrolled. Yes, we did, Rodney. Would you buy BTC? All right, we did that one. Thank you again, Handal. Jim, we did that one. Thank you again, Jim. Daddy Coin.
BTC 4 hours 200 MA starting to curl upward finally.
Bitcoin 4 hour 200 moving average starting to curl up finally. Yeah, we'll take a look at it, Shape. What's going on, my guy? Hope you had a good Sunday. Daddy Coin said, thank you for the great answer, boss. I want to dive into Fibonacci's TA. Where do you recommend someone going to learn all the Fib necessities? Interesting question, man. I mean, there's no one in particular. I personally just learned by watching different people. So I don't have an exact person to redirect you. But if you just go on YouTube, literally type in, chart Fibonacci, technical analysis tutorial, something like that, you'll probably get hundreds of tutorials on there for that. But no problem, dude. Handel said, when BTC falls, you can play bare necessities. It's a simple bare necessities. Don't worry about. I forget what the rest of the words were. Great song, though. That song gets me hyped. Apple buys BTC when you put on the helmet. Does it? Well, let's hope Bitcoin starts pumping so we can put on the helmet, shall we? Let's hope. That's the goal right now. Apple buys BTC. What? All right, in the chat. What company you guys think in the world would have the biggest effect if they bought Bitcoin? What company do you think? I'm gonna say Amazon.
Can you take a quick look?
But what country do you think? Guys, we went up $80. It's not a pump. Thank you, Shorty Shrew. We got Captain Obvious in the chat here. Just kidding, Shorty Shrew. I love you, man. I'm just picking on you. You guys want to pick on me? I can pick on you in the chat, all right? It's all fair game here. We're all friends. But we got Captain Obvious in the chat here. Robert said the worst chart you'll ever see is ICP. Do we even have to look at it? Like, ICP is hideous to look at, dude. ICP. Let's take a look. Apple, Amazon. I'd probably say Amazon. Google would be pretty good. 8 following would go in. Neil said the US. Ada, Tesla, Amazon. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Holy crap. Mike with a €200 super chat. What the heck is going on, Mike? That is super generous, man. That's insane, man. That's absolutely insane. He said, can you look at the uni, please? Just made 300% gain in coin futures. Hit my first 1K uni. Is it going to rebound more? Congrats, man. Congrats, dude.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
That's absolutely insane. Definitely appreciate that, man. Seriously.
Could you look at Uni, please? Just made 300% gain in coin futures to hit my first 1K Uni. Is it going to rebound more?
Yeah, we can definitely look at. All right, I'm gonna do my boys here first. That's super awesome. What was your question again? It was McDonald's 100%. Could you look at Uni? Just made 300% gain in coin futures to hit my first 1K in Uni. Is it going to rebound more? I believe it will, as long as Bitcoin does. Right? Obviously, a lot of these coins kind of bases off Bitcoin. So if you look at what Bitcoin has done since about July 8th and what it did since July 7th, and you kind of compare that to what Uniswap did, right? Let's see, July 8th.
Million token. Tech lead as a genius.
You've been going up since July 8th. You dumped since July 7th. So it's really just following BTC. To be completely honest here. Seriously. Sterling. Oh, Sterling. My bad. I don't know what that is. Apparently that's Sterling. My bad. I'm not good with the currencies there. But in all honesty, watch BTC, especially on Uni. You got this support right here. You don't want to break, right about 20 psychological level at $20. And the level you want to watch as far as trying to see maybe some of your moving averages here. Let me bring up the exponential. Yeah, so you're back above your 20 exponential. You're back above your 200 4-hour EMA, or sorry, your 4-hour moving average. Let me go to the daily. Yeah, I'm watching this 200-day moving average. You can get back above this somehow, like 23.83. You're going to be golden for Uniswap. I mean, you can see the clear rejection on this back test here. That's really the level I'm watching at for Uni. 23.83 is the current level of that. But in all seriousness, watch BTC. If BTC does break out of this triangle to the upside, which I don't really know what it's doing right now. I don't know if it's... The volume didn't support a breakout to me. So, I mean, the volume wasn't bad, but to me it didn't... I think we're watching this kind of breakout here, right? In all seriousness. So, that's my honest answer, man. The worst chart, we're looking at ICP. ICP is, yeah, ICP. Guys, be nice to the ICPers okay? Okay. I know we talk crap about Shiba. I know we talk crap about ICP, but there's people that are invested in this and probably have lost a lot of money. So, let's only crap on them a little bit, right? Or let's at least leave it to me to crap on them. Unless everyone in the chat wants to, get on crapping on them, go right ahead. But we'll keep it at that. ICP. I mean, I don't see anything bullish in this chart. I see, a downtrend, a little bit of a dead cat bounce, and now continuing the downtrend. I mean, I don't really see how you can see this as bullish. I mean, you got room to run down in the daily RSI again. 4-hour. You have any bullish divergence? Maybe you did, but it didn't really get you anywhere. And then you had bearish divergence. This is classic ICP, guys. You have bullish divergence, which on the 4-hour, which should get you a decent bounce, right? You're like, all right, we're getting some momentum here on ICP. Bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame.
Inu, just kidding.
And then,
do you think there is more earning potential in Theta or Solana? Thanks, Carrie.
We're gonna do ICP. Oh no, we're gonna pump about 8%. All right, cool. We're good, right? Everyone's like, all right. ICPers are like, let's freaking go. We're going to the moon, right? I mean,
strap up. We're going to the moon.
That's what ICP people are thinking, right? What do? Well, we come up, get rejected from the 20 exponential, and then we actually create bearish divergence, which could push it down even lower. It's a sad reality of ICP right now. I don't know. The one thing I do notice here, though, other than that, other than kind of looking at it from a bearish sense, but you might have, if this is really stretching it, but man, I tried. It's really not there. I tried to maybe make some type of bullish argument here. I mean, maybe you have some type of falling wedge that might eventually play out. I don't know. You only got 2 touches on the top side on this, so it's kind of a stretch. But something we can watch if it does play out. But like I said, kind of a stretch there. Bitcoin dumping back down. All right. I think it looks pretty obvious that we didn't quite break out of Bitcoin yet. We didn't quite break out yet, which is another day in paradise for Bitcoin, right? Another day in paradise. Trying to shine a turd. I don't know, man. Broke back in the wedge. Yeah, we're back in. We're back in. I think, you know, we were looking at it from this sense earlier. I think it just makes sense now with the lack of volume. I think it makes sense to really call it from these two highs, and even maybe from the way you just wicked, right? Where you take this to this to this, or you even just take from the top high wick, and we haven't quite even tested the top. So I think maybe we're in some type of bigger symmetrical triangle just based off the lack of volume that came in on that pump. So I don't know. We'll see. When price goes down and RSI goes up.
Bank hands clapping of hands clapping Canada hands clapping.
James, no, never mind. ICP, thank you for going over the RSI. Love your wife Ethereum. Yeah, my wife Ethereum is so nice. She treats me so well. I don't know if I treat her very well, but you know, she treats me well. BTC 4-hour 200 EMA is starting to curl upward finally. Interesting. Let's see what we got going on the 200 4-hour EMA. It's a random. Actually, it's not really random. Is it the EMA or the MA? MA. Let me get rid of some of these. Boom, boom. All right. Yeah, starting to curl up. Exciting. I don't know if it means much, but I guess it's exciting here. You gotta break it though. We gotta break it. You can see it's been not perfect support and resistance. We got a little bit of fake out up here, but generally speaking, it's a nice indicator. If we can get back above that, I like it. I like it a lot, but I think the 200 MA is obviously a little more important, I think. EOS. You take a quick look. Absolutely a rash. EOS. That's an interesting name. What were we looking at last time for EOS? I think we were just waiting for a breakout of this range. It's really more of a range than kind of a sort of resistance line, but breaking this general range of about $4.17 seems to be kind of the issue here for EOS. I mean, just dating back, yeah. I mean, this is a pretty significant level. Just looking back at, you know, historical levels. Look at the daily here. Not much really. You're back below your 4-hour EMA. You just got to break that range, man. I mean, it's just an important level. Previous resistance turns to support, turn into resistance. You look left. Previous resistance, support, resistance. It's just a really important level, right? Support. So you're just having a tough time breaking that. The one thing I will say is, what did I want to say on this? Yeah, it's kind of a stretch. You're not really in any type of pattern, right? Not really in any type of pattern. So wait for a breakout of 416. If you do, I'd probably be looking at the daily and looking at probably a retest of the 200-day moving average at about 489. It kind of lines up with some of your next kind of previous supports, maybe flipped into new resistances, right? At about 465 approximately. So that's really EOS, man. We're waiting for a break of that trend line. That's really it. That's really it. Watch Bitcoin for the movements too. There's no volume. There's no volume. The freak, the chic. Can you look at Uni? Oh, we did Uni. Million token. Mr. Liner. I know everyone's trying to shout out Million token. People have been telling you Million token or something is a scam or something. I'm not sure what that is.
Your wife Ethereum has gone down on anyone who gave her money in the last 2 months. Great stream, Jordan.
Oh, here we got Tanner Bloss. Look, guys, we got Tanner Bloss in the chat. He is the meme of the day in the chat. He says, it's literally a waste of time doing TA on alts while Bitcoin is in such a range. I will still be here literally every night for the stream, but it's starting to get so exhausting. Thank you, Tanner. If you've been watching my stream every day, I say it every day, watch Bitcoin for a lot of these altcoins. But if people request it, I will look at the altcoins. Okay? But, you know, shout out to Tanner. Shout out to Tanner. He's the meme of the day. Carrie said, can you do TA? I'm surprised you didn't do the 5 emojis.
I'm out. Thanks
I'm just
for the
picking
talk.
on you, by the way, Tanner.
Great work.
I like to pick on someone during the day. Every day. Can you do TA on Safe Moon? Safe Moon Inu? Yeah, I can do that. Do you think there's more earning potential in Theta or Solana? I think right now Solana, just with all the China stuff. But definitely watch that. Definitely watch that. Right now it's Solana, I'd probably say. But thanks, Gary. But yeah, if you guys weren't in the stream yesterday, Safe Moon. We looked at this yesterday. I wanna just state that for everyone who wasn't watching yesterday, we still have Safe Moon Inu. Okay, Safe Moon Inu is in the chat right now. Okay. So I don't know why this exists, right? Look what they did. Look what they did. They literally took Safe Moon Inu and tried to make it into a dog. Safe Moon's not even a damn dog. They literally just took Safe Moon, tried to make it Inu, and tried to make a coin. You cannot make this stuff up. What's the next one that's going to come in? Shiba Moon? Shiba Safe? I don't know, man. I just think that stuff's hilarious. I can look at that stuff all day. I love looking at meme coins and just the names of the meme coins and being like, someone came up with this. Someone thought at a table and said, you know what? I'm making Safe Moon Inu today. I'm going to be a billionaire. Like, someone thought of that idea. What are you going to do? 3 words. Bank of Canada. I got you, Robert.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Shiba Moon already exists. Shiba Moon. Super Safe Doge Moon Inu. Do some fundamentals. Fundamentals are overdone. I mean, TA is overdone too, but you get the point. You get the point. Fundamentals aren't really my thing, man. I've been doing TA since I started. I could do TA. I mean, I try to add a couple news stories in here right now. Like, the one reason why I don't like to do too much fundamental news is because there's not that much to really talk about. I mean, I know all other channels come up with stuff to talk about every day, but I mean, for the most part, it's just, all right, well, let's look at this on-chain analysis. All right, it's telling us everything's bullish. Guys, we're going to be bullish for the rest of the year. I mean, I don't know. I guess the charts are pretty boring right now, too. There's not really much to talk about. Bitcoin's going sideways. But for the weekly, it looks like we could be bottomed out. So I guess it's the same type of thing. I don't know. Your wife Ethereum has gone down on... Study said, your wife Ethereum has gone down on anyone who gave her money in the last 2 months. Great stream, Jordan. Thank you. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Your wife Ethereum has gone down on anyone who gave her money in the last 2 months. That's absolutely hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious. Now, let's not activate the XRP army. We're all friends here. Bring on the XRP army, right? We're all friends. We got some of the Shiba Inu army in here. We have Fashad in here. We have, we have Fashad. We got, I think that's all we have for Shiba. Who else is in the Shiba army right now? Hold on. We're doing a poll. Are you any of these armies? Shiba, and you have to, if you're in multiple of these armies, vote for the one you want to do the best. All right. Okay, ready? Are you in any of those armies? Go. Go. Go, 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 go. Which armies are you in? We got none. Shiba Doge XRP, none. Looks like the Dogers are gone now. The Dogers have left the building, it seems like. Everyone was hyping up Doge. Everyone was like, Team Doge, Team Doge. Now everyone moved on to other greater pastures. Where's all the Dogers? I thought the Doge army was huge. I literally thought the Doge army was huge. All of a sudden, we're not. What's up, Rodney? He said, I'm out. Thanks for the TA. Great work. Thank you, Rodney. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for hanging out for the first part of the stream. Definitely appreciate it, Rodney. Take care, dude, if you're still in here. You forgot the ADA army. I'm not putting ADA army in there because that'll obviously be the winner, right? The ADA army will obviously be the winner. So I try to do coins that, you know, might not be the winner. I'm here. What's up, Romario? Got the Doge army in here. I'm in none. I'm in all those armies, said Mike. All right, so we got Shiba 13, Doge 13, XRP 18, and none 56. I'm quite surprised. I thought we were going to have more Shiba.
You ever watch the Yellen versus Sailor Pokemon video?
Apparently not. Apparently not. XRP wins out of those three, though. I'm actually quite surprised. I thought the Shiba army was huge. Maybe it's because we kind of talk crap about Shiba and Doge in here, but it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, we're all friends. If you got any of you guys that Shiba or Dogers in here, we may talk crap about it, but we can still be friends in the end. Kind of the way it is. I want all crypto to succeed, but kind of like me wanting basketball to succeed, but I don't like the Lakers. Or me wanting football or American football to succeed, but I don't like the damn Giants or the Jets, right? Same type of thing. Robert said, you ever watched the Yellen versus Sailor Pokemon video? Oh, I didn't, Rob. Jeez. I did not watch that. Yellen versus Sailor. Hold on, I'm writing that down. Yellen versus Sailor. I gotta watch that. I love me my Pokemon battle videos. You know? My Pokemon battle videos. Bitcoin Special Forces. Lots of losers armies in here. Wow. That's nice of you, Rob. Rob says lots of losers armies in here. Wow. That's intense. That's intense. There's always an emoji after any troll chat. There's always an emoji after it. Always. Because what's a troll comment without an emoji? Seriously. Definitely Travai. I guess it's better to own some just in case they do go to, oblivion, I guess. So it's better to own some. All right, where are we? Gainers, losers. Hold on. I get some on here. Michael said Doge army is in the same outhouse as the ICP army. And the Shiba army. In the Safe Moon Inu army.
The Doge army is in the same outhouse as the ICP army, and the Shiba army, and the Safe Moon Inu army poop thumbs down.
I don't want to I'm making weird faces into the camera right now.
Bullish diverge on Atom 4 hours, or am I wrong?
Bullish divergence on Atom 4 hour, or am I wrong? Shape, I'm going to say you're wrong. Just kidding. You know I love you, Shape. You know I love you, but I'm going to say you're wrong. What is it? Bullish div on the 4 hour. You have the makings of it. You have the makings of it. Now you need to confirm a bounce first. And where I think that bounce could come, you obviously need to confirm a bounce first, but where I think this bounce happens is probably the 4 hour EMA, which lines up some of your highs. You're going to bounce somewhere in this range, right? Somewhere in these local highs where you got a high here. But yeah, I mean, if you bounce there, you got lower lows, higher lows on the RSI. Perfect. That would push you back up to the upside. But I like it, dude. I definitely like it. I like it a lot. I think, 1478, break 1478. Just looking up at some of the 4-hour time frames, I think move up to about 1570 makes some sense, right? It's the fastest and cheapest. Hal, are we talking about Litecoin again? Are we talking about Litecoin again? Let's please not. Don't get me started about Litecoin. You guys, there's like a couple coins that I go on rants about. It's like it's Shiba, it's Litecoin. It's what else do I go on rants about? I don't think there's really anything else actually. That's about it. I think there's one more. I can't remember. All right, let's do gainers and losers here while we have some time. I guess we have plenty of time anyways. But Safe Moon Inu. Anybody guys coming in here? There's now a Safe Moon Inu. It's going to the moon. I think it'll hit 1 cent by the end of 2021. I'm telling you, 1 cent by the end of 2021. You guys get in this now. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be the biggest coin on all the exchanges. I mean, I'm telling you, we have such a bullish news. We have a Safe Moon Inu wallet coming out. We have a Safe Moon Inu, swap coming out. Guys, this is a legit coin with so much use case. Get in this now. Seriously, get in this now. I sound like freaking, I sound like that guy, the Dogecoin guy, freaking Final Stand or whatever. Anyways, total market cap up about 0.79%, kind of flat today overall. Most of the top alts pretty flat today. It's not a ton to go over there. Biggest gainers, we got Synthetics up 15, Nano up 10. A lot of the same names we're kind of see up here, right? Synthetics keeps going off. Qcoin keeps going off. Crypto.com continuing its kind of nice, pretty run here with the bullish. Crypto.com finally might be having some bullish momentum after they were on, I think, the UFC advertisements. I kind of posted everywhere on UFC. So finally, hopefully, we can get some bullish momentum on Crypto.com, up about 8% today, probably mostly because of that. Axie, EOS, IOTA. You guys know I hold Crypto.com still. But guess I'm kind of happy about it now. Tezos, some decent gainers here. Biggest losers, Flow, really Flow. Everything else is pretty much flat. I mean, you got Stacks and Decentraland down 3, but that's much it. And as always, we check our meme coin spotters. We have this Crypto Village Accelerator still up 2,000%. I don't know what this is. Goes up higher. Dude, there's always one I gotta look at where I'm like, what the? This thing's up 200%, goes up higher. What does this thing do? Is an elastic supply token that is mathematically guaranteed to increase in price until it exceeds the price of Bitcoin. How does that even make sense? Dude, is there going to actually be people that invest in this thing? I guess people are. 78,000. It already passed BTC. Damn, this thing was at $738 in June 28th. People are making bank on this thing. What the heck, man? Can't make this stuff up. Like, there's a new use case for every single thing, right? Play those crickets. It's coming, Rome. All right. That's really it, guys. I mean, there's not a lot of, a couple hot coins, obviously Synthetics, continuing its run as it just continues to pop off, as we call it. Synthetics. Check out Synthetics on the daily. Daily looks really good on Synthetics. I think you got, yeah. I mean, you just got to break this high, your previous high, but overall Synthetics looks brilliant. Quite brilliant if you ask me. And you can actually, maybe you can call this a cup and handle too, where, maybe you broke this downwards resistance. Nice cup and handle, right? Boom and boom. You broke the resistance. You haven't come back down and tested, but I guess that's okay. Don't necessarily have to. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Some of these coins are really not following Bitcoin. So like most of the time, I understand what you said. The guy in the chat who was like, you know, there's no point in looking at altcoins. Most of the time, there's not. But some of these coins do have a mind of their own right now, like synthetics. These Fibonacci levels aren't really looking too accurate. So I'm going to avoid those. Sometimes the fibs like don't really look accurate. I think you probably have some resistance here at $14.03. Coming up next, right? Your previous highs from June 4th. But yeah, synthetics looks good. So the only thing with synthetics, I didn't even get to the RSI yet. On the 4 hours, you might have some pretty gnarly bearish divergence here. Only if you can't make a higher high, right? So if you can't make a, if you can't get back above this previous RSI level, you're going to have some pretty gnarly bearish divergence. So keep that in mind. Where you probably might need to cool down a little bit here coming up. But overall, I mean, you got room to run in the daily. 1 hour is no bearish divergence. You got a little bit of room to run there. So you have room to run a little bit higher. But I think some bearish divergence is on its way if you can't keep pumping here. But synthetics looks good. Synthetics. You're alting me into oblivion. I am alting you into oblivion. I mean, what do you guys want me to do? I could look at Bitcoin for 3 hours, right? And I do want to stay on here for a good amount of time because I generally enjoy looking at the charts. So, you know, it's either I stay on here and stare at a blank screen with Bitcoin or for 3 hours, or I look at altcoins, right? So, she's a beauty. She's a beauty. All right, that's really hot coins. Not really a hot. Oh, I got the helmet on for some reason. Must have been pumping last time I had this on. Got the helmet on. Here we go. We're taking that off because they're not pumping. Yes, please stare at Bitcoin screen for 3 hours. Or GRT. Candle close time frame. You use to confirm breakout. Candle close time frame. Depends on whatever pattern you're in, right? So I think this depends on whatever pattern you're in. That the chart makes the most sense. So this one probably makes most sense on the 4 hour. So I'd want to see a 4 hour break, right? A 4 hour close to confirm. Whereas
candle
something
close
like
time
this,
frame you use to confirm breakout.
Bitcoin's my new favorite stablecoin. Or whereas you're looking at this, you got a downwards channel, right? I'd probably want to confirm a daily close. It's all about the pattern that you're looking at that makes the most sense on a certain time frame, right? Everyone has their own strategy with that. You might want to see a daily close on this, right, to confirm, right? Whereas some people would want to see an hourly close on this to confirm. It's all about your personal preference, dude. Your personal preference. Burn the helmet. Michael said burn the helmet. Is Bitcoin a good investment in the long run? Yes, Alex. Bitcoin is a good investment in the long run. That's one thing I can confidently say, is that Bitcoin is a good investment for the long run. Assuming no black swan events like the US spanning Bitcoin or something like that, right? Other than that, Bitcoin's a good investment. As quoted by the last 10 years. Or really the last 11 years, I guess you could say now, of price action. How can you talk for 3 hours straight? I don't know. Sarita, I ask myself that every day. But you know what? I can do it. And you guys know a lot of times, half the stream, I'm talking about absolutely nothing. So I guess it's a talent to literally stand up here and talk about nothing for I guess, an hour at least today. I guess we're kind of just shooting this. So Crypto newbie. Peace out, my brother. I'll see you later. Dude. Candle close. That's a really good question, though, Robert. I appreciate you bringing that up. Actually, a lot of people have that question. All right, guys. Rest of the stream, give me your best questions in the chat. Or if you guys want to do some polls, give me your best ideas for some polls. We're going to kind of do, have you been going with your second channel? I kind of stopped for a little bit. I have some stuff going on behind the scenes, so I haven't had a lot of time to do the second channel lately. But I will be uploading more videos to that very, very soon. Very, very soon. I have some more ideas coming for that, coming up. But I had to put that on pause for a little bit, right? One, because, you know, I needed a little break, at least from a couple different things. And then two, I had some other stuff I had to deal with the last like week or two. But it's coming. It's coming back. Good question. A lot of people have that question. Where's your funny reaction videos? They're coming. They're coming, I promise. Bring Coach Adams on. That'd be awesome. I'd love to bring Coach Adams on. You know, I based a lot of my stream around Coach Adams. Not like what he says, but like a lot of you know, the general structure and the sound bites and stuff like that. His stream's absolutely hilarious, man. BG said, "Hey Jordan, serious question. Are we all George?" I think probably like 80% of us are George in here. And then now probably 20% of us are not George in here. I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Jazz? How you doing today? What'd you do today? You go on another hike or something? Go on a hike? Silent Ringer said, Jordan, I would like to give you some ideas for skits for your second channel. I have some funny ideas. Let me know, man. You can contact me in the Discord if you want. That's probably the easiest way to contact me. Sometimes the messages get a little bit intense in there, and I might lose your message in there. But if you want to contact me in Discord, it's probably the best idea, dude. You can also @ me on Twitter. Sometimes that works too. But yeah, that's probably the best way. I'm mostly George, but sometimes the hopium makes me dizzy. No, I'm a George. XRP trying to pump, sitting at resistance right now. You talking about this resistance right here? Yeah, if you're talking about from the original trend line, you could say that. Hopefully we get a nice pump again. But like we saw last time, like we got a little bit of fake out, we came right back into the triangle. Just waiting on that volume, dude. Unfortunately, it's Sunday, so I don't know if that volume is going to truly come in today. Maybe we see it tomorrow. Maybe consolidate a little bit more in here. Pump tomorrow, or we dump tomorrow, right? That's the beauty of crypto. We don't really know which way it's going to go, and we got to patiently wait. So let's see where we are with the old. All right, we hit 43,500 subs today, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. Slowly creeping up there to 44,000. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, you guys are new to the channel, make sure you smack that subscribe button. Also hit that like button. We're getting close to 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes would be pretty cool on today's stream. I think so. I think that should be the goal for every stream, but that's just me. Reread on the Dow. Will the Red Sox ruin your summer? I'm not a huge baseball fan anymore. I used to be a huge baseball fan. It got kind of boring to me, right? My main sports are football and baseball. Sorry, football and basketball. I can tell you anything you need to know about football and basketball. True diehard in both of those sports. Baseball used to be a diehard. Just lost interest. Are you drinking holy water? Yes. I love how all your guys' questions are just non-crypto. I can tell everyone on crypto is just like, all right, crypto. Literally every question in the chat right now is not involving crypto. Maybe like a couple, but you guys remember, you guys who used to watch my channel, everything in the chat used to be an altcoin, right? VeChain, Cardano, Chainlink. It used to be an absolute mess. And we used to have way less viewers on this. We used to have like 300 viewers per stream. And the chat was going crazy with altcoins. Now, you could just tell the sentiment of the market is just so different. It's crazy. Remember all the mods in here? You guys were like, Jordan, can you put on slow chat? And there was like 300 people in here. VeChain, Cardano, Chainlink, Harmony One, over and over and over again. Getting real tired of triangles. Bitcoin gets in. Yeah. Me too. Link of the court. It's because we're going sideways? Yeah, pretty much. Is ETH giving you problems behind the scenes? She is. Thank you for asking that question, Mike. She's not in the room right now, so I can talk. Oh, she's coming back. Yeah, she's giving me some problems. But I've had to actually, behind the scenes, buy some more Cardano and Chainlink. She doesn't know that, though. But if she... No, I'm not talking... I'm not talking about you, Cardano. Oh, I just called her Cardano. I just called her. She's going to kill me. I just called... Oh, man. I love the little Ethereum sound bits. 3 hours straight of nothing but TA. You are awesome, dude. Not usually. It's usually about an hour and a half of TA, and then like an hour. Lately, it's been like an hour and a half of TA, 45 to an hour of, you know, random stuff. Just show you that Twitter video on Twitter. Thanks, Rob. We'll probably check it out after the stream, my guy. Can you give me some hopium on Chainlink? Pretty true. Yeah. No, we haven't looked at in a while is our long-term chart for Chainlink, which might actually be kind of deadly to look at because it might actually have broken. But you guys remember the chart we used to look at for Chainlink way back in the day of kind of our big rising wedge? I haven't looked at this in a long time, but look at that. That is quite... Actually, you could look at it from this. I think we used to draw it like this, but you draw it like this, still looks really good. We have the tops that perfectly hit. Actually, why on this one? Oh, because we got the fake out to the top side. This chart's a little bit, I don't know why it's different on Coinbase, but and then we're missing one data point. It's not on the Coinbase chart. We actually have one more data point which fits this wedge perfectly. So keep that in mind. Was it more like this? Yeah, this was the wedge we were looking at. So other than one fake out to the downside, I mean, it's been pretty nice. And you're trying to hold the bottom of the wedge right now, which I think if you bring up the moving averages, you actually get rid of this. Where's our 50? Why isn't the 50 showing up? What the heck? Oh, because we're on the weekly. We go to the daily, and the 200 moving average on the daily is right below. So we got a lot of work to do with Chainlink, but I think overall, I think, you know, trying to hold this very long-term rising wedge of Chainlink. Okay? Very long-term rising wedge. So we'll see. If you wanted some hopium, that's probably the best I got you, man. But possible weekly divergence, too, on the longer-term time frames. See right here, lower lows on the weekly, higher lows on the weekly price action. So extremely bullish there, weekly bullish divergence. Can't ask for a better indicator than that. So there's your hopium, man. That should push you up back up to the upside. Bullish divergence on the weekly is no joke. No joke. So there's your hopium. Congrats. So get ready to drop since it's a rising wedge. Maybe, Brian, we'll see. We'll see. We've seen rising wedges break up to the upside plenty of times in the past, so hopefully we don't do that. Just tell us coin to moon, bro. Don't worry. And we BS the rest of the time. All right. This is what I'm going to start doing every stream, guys. I'm going to open up the stream, and I'm going to say, all right, kind of like how I did yesterday. You guys remember that yesterday? I opened up the stream, and I was like, all right, Bitcoin's sitting, here's the TA for Bitcoin today. We break 41,000, we're going to all-time highs. We break 30,000, we're going to 14K. Peace. Then I come back, act like I didn't leave, and then we just shoot the S for the rest of the stream. How about that? Dude. I can't even. I can't believe I've streamed. I have to give myself some credit. I think I'm the only person who streamed every day. Actually, George probably has. George has too. I think I'm the only person who hasn't taken one day off since this dump. I think I went on vacation right here the last time. Ever since, I took July 4th off, but that doesn't count. Ever since then, I haven't taken one day off. I pride myself in not taking any days off, unless I go on vacation. Unless I go on vacation. I might be going on vacation in August. Hopefully, we'll see. Nope. Bitcoin's going crazy. Crypto runs on hopium. Yeah. I listened to Michael Saylor and he sold my house, wife, and kids. Yeah, I saw he was streaming today. I didn't click on it, but I saw he was streaming a bunch of stuff over there. He's like streaming like 4. You guys like search for like Bitcoin Live. Sometimes they'll be streaming on the MicroStrategies
for the
account.
New Rick and Morty
like
tonight.
4 different accounts. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Jordan's the best boss. Thank you, Comes. I'm only the boss at McDonald's, so I'm not like some high. When you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. Yeah, it's very true. That's very true. I guess I don't work every day. That's actually very, very true. Are the likes going to keep pumping, or are they going to start dumping? They might start dumping. Who knows? Yeah, I can see the likes. We got 788 likes in here. How many dislikes we got in here? Now everyone's going to start disliking. At what point does hopium end? I don't think the hopium will ever end. I think, I think if we drop, even if we drop to like 14,000, which is our weekly bear market support that we've never broken in Bitcoin's history, even if we drop to 13.7K, they'll still be hopium. It will still be hopium because people will say that until we drop down there, even if we did this, boop, people will still be, but the 200-week moving average, including me, I would be like, but we've never broken the 200-week moving average on a close. You'd have everyone saying the 200-week moving average, that's the bottom for BTC. We're going back up to all-time highs in one day, right? You'd continue to hear that as long as Bitcoin stays above that 200-week moving average. The only way that hopium is dead is if we break 13.7K. I think people will start freaking out personally, because if you break that level, you really don't have any support until 10,000. So we'll see, man. I don't expect that to happen. Obviously, someone just asked that in the chat. Like, at what point does the hopium end? If we drop below the 200-week moving average, that's when people start freaking out. But I don't think that's going to happen. Obviously, I don't even think we drop below 25,000 personally. 25,000 is like my low, my low. Jordan needs to work at In-N-Out Burgers. He will get free milkshakes there, and the girls are pretty. Might be swaying me. You work at In-N-Out? You trying to recruit me? McDonald's hasn't been treating me very right. Like I said, I got a warning the other day because I made 3 kids cry because I forgot their toys in their Happy Meals. And I got 3 kids cry. Can you believe it? I can't either. So lately I've been a little salty. I've been looking for other jobs, and George is trying to recruit me to Burger King. Now we got my boy Crunk here trying to recruit me to In-N-Out. It's tough decisions. Really tough decisions right now. Whoever dislikes this chat should leave. Yeah, it is what it is. The hater's gonna hate, man. But what do they always say about haters? When you got haters, that's when you know you made it. Right? It's true. Very true. And I don't know how much I really made it. I mean, but just a saying. As always. The haters gonna hate, boy. The dislikes are from the ICP haters, holders. Yeah. You're not In-N-Out material? What? Valid. Are you serious, bro? All you need to work at In-N-Out is apparently to be pretty, and I can be pretty, right? Because you know how? I can go Bugs Bunny. I can put my feet in the air and then say Bugs Bunny, and then when it's over, I can put my butt in the air too. I can do that. You guys are like, please don't do that. Please don't do that. I can do that too. I bet there's some people in the chat that like me to do that. What are we talking about right now? What are we talking? We talk about the weirdest stuff in here. Like I said on the Discord, the guys haven't joined the Discord. Links in the description. Go check out the Discord. Go join it. We talk about funny stuff in there. I was saying in there how we got the most diverse chat in the sense that we got a bunch of weird people, a bunch of intellectual people, mostly weird people in here, but mostly weird people. Your sarcasm humor is just like mine. Sometimes people don't like it. Thank you, James. I think some people just don't understand my humor. You got to kind of watch, like, I think multiple streams to understand what I'm saying. I think a lot of people just get offended, but I think the more you watch me, the more you realize everything I say, I'm kind of kidding. I'm not being serious. But Sarita said, no name said no. Man, that's too funny. That's too funny. If Jordan worked at In-N-Out, he would be telling people about his wife when taking their orders. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, dude. No, I do the big Bugs Bunny. Would you guys rather see me do the Bugs Bunny, the Busset, or the what's the third one? Bugs Bunny, Busset, or I always forget the third one, dude. Crap. Bugs Bunny, Busset, or oh, small waist, pretty face with a big bang. Which one do you guys rather see me do? Let me know in the chat. Band protocol, said Lenny. Yeah, we can look at band. Not a fan of band. I just don't see a need for it. But I mean, that's about where my my analysis goes with that, as far as fundamental analysis. I always hate on band. Gaz knows I always hate on band. But I mean, you're pretty much stuck in a range for band on the weekly, right? I mean, you can't break 18.12 and you can't break $4. Kind of just going, sort of did a double top and did a double bottom. So, you have any bands? Might actually have some bullish divergence here, though. I think you're going to see this from a lot of altcoins. I think you got on the weekly time frame, you got some heavy bullish divergence here. You got higher lows in the price action, lower lows in the RSI. Should push you back to the upside on the weekly. We're seeing this from tons of altcoins, which is nice. And on the daily, not really seeing. Oh, the daily, you've actually got bullish divergence too. So, I mean, band looking good as far as these divergence go. You see lower lows and this stupid zoom button, man. It's always in the way. And you can see higher lows right here. Boom. Bullish divergence on the daily and the weekly. I like it. I like it. Now, let's go to the 4 hour. Nothing really on the 4 hour as far as I see. Kind of just trying to hold this general support line coming up, but yeah, you might, I mean, maybe get in some type of rising channel, which is typically bearish when you're coming from the downside. But like I said, like the longer term time frames look fine. That's really what you should worry about. Is the 1 hour, the 4 hour, sorry, as the daily and the weekly, right? Robert said, "Who's pumped for the new Rick and Morty tonight?" I don't watch Rick and Morty, but it could be a sin. Could be a sin. Connor said, "The first stream I ever watched of you was when you were joking about not knowing what link was when someone asked you to check it. I tuned in right when you said that and was so confused." You know how many new viewers I probably lose? I mean, it's worth it because it's worth it. But you know how many new viewers I probably lose from me like trolling the chat? Like, you know, like earlier today when I was trolling about Safe Moon Inu. You know, it's crazy. Or me working at McDubs and stuff like that. There's probably like people who join the stream and it's like, why would I listen to someone that works at McDubs? And they think I'm serious. People just don't have a sense of humor. It's so funny. Or the people that join are like, I literally get done saying, make sure you watch Bitcoin because this altcoin is going to follow Bitcoin. And then I do the technical analysis. Someone joins right after I say it and then says, there's no point in looking at alts. It's going to follow Bitcoin. Emoji, 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 emoji. Sometimes people time them coming into the stream so perfectly, or I guess imperfectly, if you should say it. So don't dull yourself for others. Jazz, I'm never dull. I'm always sharp. Always looking sharp. All right, Jazz. Don't dull yourself. You're on your welding. Don't dull your pipes. Oh man, I gotta chill. All right. Bitcoin long-term charts. I mean, we've looked at long-term charts for Bitcoin, I think, ridiculously amount. I mean, I don't know if we looked at this earlier today. I mean, there's not much has changed in long-term charts, guys. I mean, we're really just waiting to see if we break the 21-week exponential or the 50-week exponential first, or we break the 0.5 Fibonacci or the 0.382 Fibonacci first, which lines up perfectly at 34,000 and 41,000. That's really what we're waiting for on the long-term time frames. And like I continue to say, for anyone that's joining now and is new, even if Bitcoin does dump, the lowest I see it going is 25 to 27K. Worst case scenario, and I don't even know if that's going to happen, but because the RSI is already so low, and I think a dump to 25 to 27K would bottom out the RSI. We really probably wouldn't dump any lower, because historically, like I said, you hit this level on the RSI, you inherently always bottom out, right? Bottom of the bear market, bottom of the bear market, bottom of the March dump, right? So you don't have much lower if you even do March lower. I think people calling for 10K, 14K, I think are a little bit. I wouldn't call them delusional. I mean, everyone's a right to their own opinion, but I just don't see Bitcoin hitting those low. I don't see Bitcoin dropping below 20K. But I've been wrong before, so that's obviously just my own opinion. Do your own research, but that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I expect Bitcoin to probably pump and then fake us out, or dump and then fake us out, and just be boring, right? Forgot the corn. Interesting. I get the most random text. I forgot the corn. Here in Belgium, oh man. All right. We went through pretty much everything. I mean, we went through the long-term charts. I got the helmet on again for some reason. Let me take off my helmets. Helmet. You're supposed to be Ethereum. Ethereum. Can you plug in my helmet? Jeez. Can you plug in my damn helmet? Thank you. Jeez, I don't know why I was so difficult. And this is why Cardano is in line next. Okay. Anyways. We did that. Yay, we reached the end. Woo!
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
We reached the end. What is it, 9 o'clock? Oh, we got some time. We'll do some more questions in the chat, and we'll kind of chill out. If you guys are new to the stream, like I said, make sure you guys subscribe. We hit 43.5 today. We're on our way to 44K on the slow crypto winter. Or I guess you should say crypto summer, because crypto is usually, we checked it the other day, crypto is actually always super boring in the summertime, it seems like. A lot of sideways action in like July and August, typically, or even June. Okay. Sunflower, thank you. I try to make it as interesting as I can, right? Try as the best I can. But thank you, Sunflower. What do you think about FEG token? I don't know. I don't even know what that is. What is FEG token? What is this, dude? Why is an ape with like Terminator glasses on? FEG token is redesigning the way decentralized finance is structured. Beg Token is focused on reshaping and evolving how DeFi works and completely delivering the most robust ecosystem ever designed for DeFi's much needed advancements. I should read the, like, I should be one of those guys who reads like the words, whatever those people are called. But yeah, I mean, Beg Token is it redesigning the way decentralized finance is structured. It's not really giving me anything else than that, but I mean, it's ranked number 2,600, pretty low cap coin. And yeah, looks like it's doing what mostly what altcoins are doing. I don't think this is going to be on TradingView just because it's so low cap. But yeah, I mean, that's vague. Not giving me too much information on there. They try to make that super sophisticated, but it's really not. Guys, all right, so we got, I assume most of you guys that are probably in the stream have probably hit the like button already, but there's 962 people in here, 846 likes, pretty close to 1,000 likes, right? So I guarantee you there's probably at least 160 of you haven't pressed that like button. Hit that like button. We're hitting 1,000. We're hitting 1,000 before we end the stream. I will not leave this stream until we hit 1,000 likes, okay? So if you guys want me to enjoy the rest of my night, make sure you hit that like button, right? Seriously. I remember back in the day, like when we get 1,000 likes, we were like, woo, let's go. I still do. Shorty Shrew. What did Shorty Shrew say? What did my boy Shorty Shrew? Thanks for everything. This is honestly the only TA show I can watch all the way through. Thank you. That's saying something because it's usually the longest TA shows that exist. Okay? Don't let them leave. Don't let me leave, guys. Don't let me leave. If it never hits 1,000 likes, I never leave. Add light to your video, man. I don't like Litecoin. You guys want me to go on a Litecoin tangent? I don't know. I don't feel like I go on a Litecoin tangent, dude. The Litecoin. Tony C, what's up, man? Unlike him so he can stay with us. Guys, I told you, when Bitcoin starts pumping again, you're going to see longer streams. You know, you'll see the full 3 hours. You'll probably see me staying longer than 3 hours. But, you know, for right now, is what it is. Watching Jordan is better than watching Netflix. I don't know about that, but I know. I appreciate the kind words, dude. I don't know if I'm better than watching Netflix, but I mean, I don't watch Netflix, so I guess I could say that, but we'd be losing people slowly. Hopium was wearing off. Oh, just imagine when the Hopium starts coming back. I mean, think about it. I mean, we still have, I mean, on average, there's usually about 1,500 people in here right now. You know, I can't imagine what, like, if Bitcoin starts pumping again, what the number is going to be like. We're going to have to put slow mode on to max. We're going to have to put like a minute slow mode on.
Live
Seriously.
AIDI swap. Safe and secure. IDA craft coming August. Check out our ecosystem.
Oh, man. That's too funny.
850 likes is a big resistance zone for the channel.
850 likes is a big resistance. Yeah, so we have our 1.618 is 900. Our 2.618 Fibonacci extension is 1,000. Edu said live 80 swap, safe and secure, 80 craft coming August. Check out our ecosystem. Thanks for the super chat, 80. I appreciate it, man. I guess if you want to use it for the shout out, go ahead. All right. I don't know what 80 Inu, bro. Once again, I mean, I appreciate the super chat. I'm sure you're using it to promote your 80 Inu, right? But we don't talk about Inu coins in here, and I didn't even see that it was Inu coin, and I shouted it out. So I am completely disgusted in myself. So you know what? I think a whale should come and eat me. All right, eat me, whale. Hold on, let me move him. I can't move him. Crap. I can't move him. Anyways, I think the whale should come and eat me.
Jordan, I'll only like the video if you promise to never stand George up again.
I'm waiting for another invite, man. I've made it clear that one night I was busy, right? If we can schedule something in advance, right, and not last minute, I will gladly go on George's show. Gladly, right? But we need to schedule a little bit ahead of time. Even though, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Typo said, it's hard with our schedules, right? George, while I stream, right, George works at Burger King. While he streams, I'm working at McDonald's, right? So it makes it kind of tough for us to really schedule it around our schedules. You know what I mean? Appreciate that, Typo. Freaking awesome. I think me and George would be a good duo for like a dual stream, right? I do the TA, he does the fundamental stuff. Bam, there we go. I think we'd kill it, but I mean, obviously it's not up to me. How much money would it cost to get Ethereum's golden pocket? Sunnyside, it would cost approximately about, let me actually tell you the exact amount, man. Golden pocket for Ethereum.
How much money would it cost to get into Ethereum's golden pocket?
Ethereum's golden pocket, it would cost you approximately about we'll call it $3,400 to get Ethereum's golden pocket. So if you want Ethereum's golden pocket, Ethereum, can I sell your golden pocket for $3,400? All right, cool. $3,400 is how much it would cost. An actual reality too. Peace, Rob. Peace. We've all been in our golden pocket. George isn't salty. Me and George are cool. He still comes in here. He comes in here all the time. George is usually in the chat, once or twice a week, saying hello. But no, George isn't salty. A lot of you guys bought into the George is salty stuff. The fundamental things as Apple as time goes by. Yeah. All right, where are we at with the likes, guys? 966. We need 34 likes to allow me to get some rest. Actually, no, I'm looking at the viewers. We need 44 likes, right? We need to hit 1,000. That's my ticket. Audius and Telcoin, you guys would make fun of poop coins pretty good together? I think so. I'm still waiting for George's OnlyFans to pop off so I can watch his pancake cooking show. I'm waiting for his OnlyFans too. Imagine George doing bust it. Man, that's too funny. George doing the Bugs Bunny. Dude, we're all George. We're all Georges. Got the Bitcoin shorts. For the Bitcoin shorts. All right. It's getting about that time. We got 974, guys. It's 26. We need 26 more. Jeez. Chris XRP. What's your thoughts on Harmony One? Is it a good product? Can it reach $1? It's a good question. Check it out. Harmony One. Let's see.
What's your thoughts on Harmony One? Is it a good product? Can it reach $1?
Harmony One. Let's see. So Harmony One, can it reach $1? It's at 8 cents right now. So can it reach $1? Sure, it can. I mean, it's about a 12x from right now. But in order for Harmony 1 to reach $1, you're going to need Bitcoin to continue up, right? I'd probably say, you know, for Harmony 1 to reach $1, you're probably going to need Bitcoin to hit at least, like, you're talking 100, 150K, right? Comparatively. So, can it? Yes. Will it? Well, you know, watch the macro. I mean, overall, I mean, the chart, it looks bad. I mean, it looks like you're just kind of continuing down. When you look at it from this sense, I think the way we used to look at it is kind of this downtrend where you got one fake out. You did break that downtrend. You now confirmed it as support. So I guess overall, it doesn't look too bad, right? First, the overall structure of it. But the problem with Harmony 1 is if you keep falling, you don't have a lot of resist. You don't have a lot of support. Or you pretty much went in a straight line up on the daily. Besides like one little fake down at like 3 cents. So we'll see. A lot of it's going to depend on Bitcoin, but I think Harmony 1 can reach $1. It's certainly possible. But I'll see. Sometimes crypto is like an onion. It makes you cry. I'd rather it make me cry right now. It's better than watching paint dry. Man. Guys, where are you guys who've been here every day? Or anyone that has been here consistently? This is what we've been watching. Like, everything we watched on every stream, in reality, this is what we've been watching. This. Like, and when we really think about it in that kind of way, it's like, dude, we've been watching price action doing nothing. Literally nothing. It's hilarious.
Sometimes crypto is like an onion. It makes you cry.
How many more we need? We need 5 more, guys. Save me. Save me, dude. I've looked at everything we need to look at today. I need you guys to save me from the deep depths of the crypto abyss, as Crypto Kirby would say. Jordan dad jokes. The crypto abyss. We're going more in a straight line than a damn I'm trying to make some joke here.
What's a good bottom target to buy in for Telcoin?
I got you. We hit 1,000. Thank you. We hit 1,007. Thank you guys for saving my life. What's a good bottom target to buy in for Telcoin? All right, last question of the day. Telcoin bottom target. Oh, I think I already had them. I don't know what lines did I have here. Maybe the daily. Yeah, that's what I had. We got 1.7 cents. I think that's a relative decent time to probably dollar cost average. I probably wouldn't go all in at this level just in case Bitcoin dumps. But it does seem like a level that Telcoin likes to bounce from, right? 1, 2. This time you haven't really got the same type of bounce. Other than that, like I've said, like you really have the problem with Telcoin is you have no support in between 0.009 and where you are right now. You can see you pretty much went straight up. You wicked straight down. So you could realistically, if you break this, you could go all the way down to 0.009. But what makes me not think that is you did get a little bit of a wick here, right? So it's tough to give you support levels because you just don't have any here, at least on the daily. On the 4 hour, you really don't either. I mean, maybe 1.2, get a little bit of a high there in the 4 hour. But I'd probably put some buy orders maybe where you are now, maybe 1.2 and maybe 0.009 if you do drop down there, right? That's kind of just a just in case, but I don't know, dude. You don't have a lot of support. All right. So I'm going to call it a stream, right? I'm going to call it a stream. We're going viewers now, procrastinators. But yeah, well, thank you guys for hitting 1,000 likes. That's truly awesome. Seriously. I won't be doing a morning stream tomorrow. Unless Bitcoin starts like really pumping or something, then maybe I'll hop on during the day. But if not, I'll see you guys probably 7 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. As always, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe. Go follow me on Twitter. Links in the description. Also go join the Discord. Links in the description. We can talk a bunch of craziness in crypto. Right now, it's more craziness than crypto because let's be honest, most of us are kind of cryptoed out besides my stream, right? Anyways, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Don't panic, sell your crypto. And most of all, don't panic, sell yo crypto. All right? Peace out. Thank you, guys.